going to be teaching you how to make a healthy version of protein-packed French toast. This recipe makes 2 slices of French toast, by the way. The ingredients you're going to need are, to keep it healthy, we are going to be using 2 slices of 100% whole wheat bread, 2 egg whites. I'm using vanilla unsweetened almond milk, but you can feel free to use any kind of milk you're choosing. Cinnamon, of course, and vanilla extract. Here are some optional topping ideas you can use. I'm going to be using some fresh strawberries. To keep things healthy, I'm going to be using no sugar added maple syrup. To start off, we are going to be separating our egg whites from our egg yolks, and I have this device where you just put the egg in it and it'll separate the egg yolk and egg white. So you can either do that, or you can use a water bottle and crack the egg into the bowl and then use the water bottle to suck it up, or you can just use your hands and simply take the egg yolk out. I'll show you my method of doing it with this device. Here I've cracked the egg into the device, and all it does is just separate the egg yolk and the egg white. But if you don't have this device, no worries, you can just crack the whole egg into the bowl and you can use your hands to scoop out the egg yolk and separate it yourself. Or as I said, you can use a water bottle and use the bottle cap to suck out the egg yolk. But yeah, so just repeat this process for your second egg. I'll be back when I'm done doing that. Here are my 2 separated egg whites, and now we are going to be adding half a cup using this measuring spoon of almond milk, and I'll be done when I'm doing that to the mixture. After you have added your almond milk or whatever milk you chose, you may now add a splash of vanilla extract to your mixture and mix it all up. After you've added your splash of vanilla extract, now we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of our cinnamon, and I'll be back when I'm done doing that. All of this together, your cinnamon, your vanilla, your egg whites, well, like you already mixed it up, but you just want to mix it all up. I'll be back when I'm done mixing. After you mix it all together, it should look like this, and at this point, if you have protein powder, you may add it in here if you like. Unfortunately, I don't have any protein powder, so that's why I just rely on the egg whites. So yeah, if you want more protein, add in some protein powder. You can either use a pan, or I'm using this pancake machine. I like it easier because it's non-stick. But if you use a pan, just make sure to oil or butter your pan. And now you may plug it in and turn it on. And while it's heating up, I'm gonna go and wash my strawberries. I forgot to mention that you want to heat it to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around like a number 2 or like around like a medium low on if you're using a stove. Just make sure that it's around that temperature. When using strawberries, make sure to wash them thoroughly, just because strawberries tend to have a lot of dirt on them. So yeah, and now I'm gonna wash and slice my strawberries into small pieces. So I'll be back when I'm done doing that. I washed my strawberries probably about like 10 times total, just rinsing them and cleaning them. I just cut them into like, I don't know, just like weird shapes like that. And I just set some aside to use to top the French toast with. So just make sure to set some aside if you want to decorate it. So yeah, now let's get on to our stove should be preheated. So let's get on to our cooking part. Now comes the fun part. Now, take 1 slice of your toast and dip it into your mixture, making sure to coat it on both sides. You can also use your fingers and like take like the cinnamon on the sides and just scrape it and rub it on. So yeah, I'll be back when I'm done doing that. So here it is evenly coated. You can see the cinnamon is nice and spread everywhere. Now I'm just gonna take it. I mean, you can also use a spatula. I'm just using my hands because I just find it's easier to use my hands. We're just gonna bring it over to our stove and plop it on. So let me try not to spill. Yep, now repeat that for your second slice of toast. Here are the 2 slices of toast now cooking on the stove. I mean, like on my little pancake machine. And we're gonna cook for 2.5 minutes and then flip. And I'll be back when I'm flipping them. Well, this one I will flip first because I put it on first, and then like 1 minute later we'll flip the other one. Been around 2.5 minutes for the first one, so now we're just gonna flip this one. So you just wanna take your spatula, get it underneath, and then flip. And we're gonna flip this one in about 1 minute. Now time to flip the other one. We're gonna let this one cook for 1 more minute, and this one should be done soon. Our first slice looks to be done. Let's flip it and check. Yes, it looks beautiful. So now we're just gonna take it. We're gonna put it on a piece of paper towel just because it's hot. And when you put it on a plate right away, then it usually tends to get wet underneath. We're just gonna put that on a paper towel, and yeah. Okay, now this one should be ready. So it's been 1 minute. So let's flip and check. There we go. It looks beautiful. So So now we're just gonna put it on a piece of paper towel, just like the other one, and leave that there for like 30 seconds around. I put the pieces of toast, French toast, on a plate, and now you're done. Now we're just gonna add in the best part, the maple syrup. So I also just topped it with strawberries as well. So let's get on to the maple syrup. And just drizzle it all over the French toast, and you have yourself protein-filled French toast. Hope you enjoy.
Cheers. It is so good. Hope you enjoyed.